A Yoruba youth group known as the Yoruba Nation Youth, both home and diaspora, has insisted on continuing the fight for the actualization of the Yoruba Nation, while cautioning Yoruba elders, especially some leaders of Afenifere, against being an impediment to the dream. The group, in a statement on Saturday, after a press conference held in Ibadan, Oyo State, declared that they would continue to fight for self-determination for the Yoruba Nation until it becomes a reality. In the statement signed by its leader, Prophet Ayodele Ologun, Ologun Loluwa, the group frowned at some elders who said have given up on the fight for a Yoruba nation self-determination but are insisted calling for restructuring. We are not happy with the way and manner the leader of Pan-Yoruba socio-political group Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, and some leaders in the southwest have been going about relegating the issue of actualization of Yoruba nation, the statement said. Why is Afenifere always attacking the advocates of Yoruba self-determination with such terrible venom? What do you gain from Nigeria that makes you so feverish in defending the continued Yoruba membership of Nigeria? What has the Yoruba gained in Nigeria? Secondly, why is a body like Afenifere never careful about creating the impression that we Yoruba are viciously divided? Why can't you imitate the careful and respectful manner in which we of the Yoruba nation always speak of Afenifere? Professor Akintoye wants us regularly to be respectful of Afenifere. Why can't Afenifere do the same? Is it in Yoruba interest to appear often as violently divided? Thirdly, since some Yoruba persons are free to advocate restructuring, why do you seem to insist that other persons are signing or sinning by advocating or committing sin by advocating Yoruba nation and deserve to be insulted and crucified? Fourthly, here in something we have never wanted to raise because of our respect for Afenifere. It is the history of how we Yoruba people have become like slaves in Nigeria. The whole world knows how this disaster befell the Yoruba and the generation that bears the historical responsibility for it. Does it make sense that the same generation should still be pushing our nation deeper and deeper into slavery? Finally, watch again the interview of Professor Akintoye with Dr. Abati. When Professor Akintoye referred to Afenifere and restructuring, observe the respectful language. Also observe his explanation about restructuring. Why can't we emulate this man? What we are saying is that enough is enough for those Yoruba leaders who are trying to truncate our efforts. Pa Ayo Adebanjo should desist from calling himself a Yoruba leader because we youth won't allow our future to be mortgaged by him. We don't have confidence in him anymore, and henceforth he should stop parading himself as a Afenifere leader. We are also coming for those traditional rulers who usually bestow chieftaincy titles on the Fulanis in Yoruba land. Youths are ready to fight for their rights. Chief Obafemi Awolowo had said it before now that when it is time, youth will rise up to fight for Yoruba nation. The youth group maintained. Okay, somebody usually say that if there are people who are supposed to be grateful in this Nigeria, they are supposed to be Yoruba people. That's because they have been, unlike the Igbos, they have been somehow lucky when it comes to Nigeria. So they can't say they are being marginalized, just like the Igbos are always saying. But come to think of it, I always say it. That particular person, I think it's a journalist who usually say, he doesn't believe in a division of Nigeria. But I always ask them questions. Yes, if we are together, it is a strength, it's a plus, but it is not working. And that is how it ought to be, that we are together. Our population and our diverse and what have you should have been a plus, but it's not a plus. So why should we continue with that? We are deceiving ourselves, and these politicians have gotten this mindset, and they know that people always talk about, the vision of Nigeria is not negotiable and all of that. But let them do the right thing. They won't do the right thing, and they are using it as a plot to continue to enrich themselves. Why should you be doing something over and over again and you expect different results? So if you are coming on the side of that, okay, you know what, let us be together. If it's working, nobody has time to be wasting, or you know, who wants trouble? Because even these people who are agitating for Yoruba nation, like I always say, those who are agitating for Igbo nation, it is stressful. Nobody wants trouble. But when we say, okay, let's talk of one Nigeria, Nigeria being together, it's not working. It's only working for less than 1% of the population. That is where the problem lies. So if they say they want Yoruba nation, you say you want restructuring. Which one? Anyone that comes first, good and fine. But even the restructuring that the Afenifere they said they want is not coming forth. See Tinubu, who was really big on restructuring and other things that ordinary Nigerians were fighting for and are still fighting for. Tinubu was in that category, but now he's there. What has he done? Nothing. He's doing as if he never heard something like that. Recently, I don't know whether it is true, but from the feelers we got, he said it is not time to talk about restructuring. And this was the same man when you will be thinking that, how I wish, oh, these people who have been, they're just like activists. Oh, I wish this kind of person will be in the position of authority. See the way he's talking. In fact, the day we enter power, he will begin to make sure things are going on smoothly. Well, now they are there. It's a different story altogether. you know and politicians are the ones gaining. When you talk about okay, Yoruba people, maybe they have been in position of authority, how many, what is the percentage of the people? Just like I always say, the north, they will tell you, and in fact those ones say they don't even, I don't even know the way they are even thinking, their mindsets. Once somebody who is from their side is in at the helm of affair, controlling the country, or in one position or the other, they are satisfied, they don't care. But other people are not wired like that. I always say it. Then what is the essence of a I always use that a statement, or at least make that statement. What is the essence of Oshibaju, who was the vice president? He was the vice president there. What is the benefit of an ordinary Nigeria, or a Yoruba man on the streets? Wetin he gain? Say because Oshibaju was the vice president. Where I take help her? He no help her in any way. To make matter worse, they will tell you that the vice president position is just a spare tire. But now you now have the driver who is a Yoruba person, yet the suffering continues. Buhari that was there, believe you me, even most of the politicians, it is maybe just 0.5% of the politicians that who came from the north, who enjoyed under Buhari. Not even all the politicians, not to talk of the larger population of the northerners of the north. They didn't enjoy nothing, but those ones, they are comfortable with it. So if we have to look at all these things side by side. Nobody is saying that we should not stay together as Nigerians, as one nation, but it is not working. It's only working for just corrupt politicians, and you expect us to be clapping. The next thing, some people now be telling you, hey, let us be praying, be praying. What are we talking about? Speak truth to power. But they just want everybody and just be following them. Why some people are enjoying it? Does not work that way. And you begin to ask yourself. Somebody was asked, okay, I think it was a Shehu Sani who was asking that he's shocked that even as a Yoruba man who is in power now, you are now still talking about that the Nigeria must be divided. And this is the reason why you can imagine if Peter Obi had won. They say, oh, because even me, so I'm even kind of shocked that okay, those who are going to be close to Tinubu are the ones that will be saying, oh, they are so happy that a Yoruba man is there because they are going to gain. But the larger population, nothing for them. Because ordinarily you say, okay, because a Yoruba man is there, the issue of a Yoruba agitation will not be coming up. So I thought, but it's a different thing. You see people, the people who started talking about ebi npa, they are hungry. They are the Yoruba people. And the real the real hunger is there. You can't even rule that out. So then what is the essence of a Yoruba man being there? So those are the things that these people need to look side by side. You can blame those who are agitating for Yoruba nation, but you too, are you saying where we are now we are comfortable? We can't just be looking on, from one side, or just facing one side. Oh, no, 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 let us not. If we divide Nigeria, heaven go fall. Heaven will not fall now. Now the one Nigeria you guys are talking about, we have been practicing it. It's not as if we are not debating, okay, let us form one Nigeria. We are already in one Nigeria. It has not for the past 100 years, it has not brought any goodness to anybody. So what are we talking about? Is it not time for us to change the narrative, to change the trajectory? So that is just my own opinion. I don't know what you guys think about these people. Leave your comment down there below and let us have your take.